And as mentioned in my most recent lower day, I'm still dealing with a bit of pain in the back of my right knee. Not really sure what it is, but it feels like maybe the tendon is a little bit inflamed. But we are working through it. Did a little bit warm-up reps than normal. And here we are at a potential last warm-up set, depending on how it feels. We have a pretty heavy top single planned, but I need to feel how this last or potential last warm-up set may go, and we will decide after that. And we are strapping up today as I mashed my middle finger on my left hand and my thumb on the other hand, two very important hook grip fingers. So we're going to save the hands and go with some straps. And that didn't move absolutely terrible, so we will be going up in weight. Ha! You can see we baby powdered up for this one, as coming into this, I'm not feeling the best. I got a few issues, and still, we're gonna swing for the home run. This is it. It's time to lock in and make it look easy. Ha! That's the fuck I'm talking about right there. Yes, I was wearing straps. Yes, it's just bands. But at the top of that lift, that's nearly 800 pounds in my hands, holding it locked out with relative ease and little pain, being very patient off the floor, trying not to grip and rip it and explode like I used to, knowing that my technique changes are very much proving worthwhile, which just gives me even more momentum to keep pushing, keep doing what I'm doing, knowing that the changes that I've made are working, and I will total a new personal best on December 6th. But now, time for the work that truly pays off. And as I stated in previous weeks, we are now removing squatting from this day and replacing it with some quad-driven leg press. now that I've removed squats from today and replaced for the leg press, the work that I'm asking of my lower back has been greatly reduced. So I've only been doing one set of this movement, whether today be the stiff leg or my other lower day being the RDL. I'm going to see today about doing a second set. And I'm not really sure how that's going to go, and I will make my decision after this first set. As this most likely is a PR as far as stiff leg deadlifts go, as well as adding the band to it. So maybe one set, maybe two set, let's find out. Okay, so that set went exceptionally well, considering that I accidentally loaded it 20 kilos over than what I had planned. That is about 44 pounds. So yeah, I'm only doing one set, and if I had properly loaded it at 205 kg, then I would have done a second set. But somewhere along the line, got ahead of myself. Maybe I'm a little lightheaded from the Homesteads. Either way, 20-pound jump, still completed the set, and the set still went pretty well, even though I misloaded by 20 kilos over, which means I'll add 5 kilos to next week and maybe go for 2 sets then, as I'm more prepared to do that kind of work. But now we're just going to move on to the easy peasy accessories and just push through and finish today out. Oof. We're getting pretty serious on this leg extension here, as we now have the full stack plus 30 kilograms. So of course, we got to strap in tight. And normally on this day I do the seated single leg hamstring curls, but those put more stress on the back of my knee than these do. So easy solution, I will swap for today at least to the face down hamstring curls, and we're still getting hamstring work, and we're still going to go max effort. And now for the number one thing that I love to absolutely just skip over, these full reach GHD or Roman chair sit-ups. It's only one set, but I still seem to skip it every week because it's so terrible. But I'm going to do my best to not skip them, starting today. And I would like to say that, oh, it's not that bad, but no, it's fucking terrible. And this may not seem like much, but when I was doing these pre-injury, my personal best on these reverse squats was full stack. Now here I am, full stack, plus 5 kilos, about 11 pounds. So not only have I made it full circle, I'm now surpassing where I started in these previously. So continuing on with progress, just stacking small wins everywhere will lead to the big win in the end. And although these aren't the most exciting, I feel like every time I progress in these, I'm that much closer to squatting over 700. I'm still attacking these with everything I have because they are just one more building block to setting that ultimate goal. Ah! Ah! Ah, let's go. Ah! And today was definitely a big win. And I looked back a year ago when I was prepping for this same meet. My top single for the day was 661 pounds. No bands, straight weight. Today I did 5 kilos more, 11 pounds, plus 120 pounds band tension. Now, I was wearing straps. I'm confident in my hook grip being a non-issue. And this actually puts me ahead in deadlift than where I was a year ago. And also looking at where all my accessories were, as they're pretty similar to last year. Leg extensions, hamstring curls, stiff-legged deadlifts, leg press. I'm pretty much on par or ahead of where I was last year, leading me to believe that the outcome of the end of this prep is going to be me surpassing my total from last year, which is the absolute goal when it comes down to it. I am not concerned with setting a squat PR, a bench PR, or a deadlift PR. I am in search of a total PR. However I reach that goal, I don't care. I am after the total. If my deadlift starts absolutely rocketing and my bench carries me the rest of the way and my squat lags behind, so be it. I'm okay with that as long as the end goal is adding pounds to my total. And as of right now, I see that more than likely the possibility, and I'm going to keep driving towards that goal day after day, week after week. I'm sure there will be more bumps in the road. I'm sure I'll have more issues arise. It doesn't matter. I will tackle them as they come. And in the process of reaching the end goal, I will make it look easy.